All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the pros and cons of living in the suburbs of Granbury, Texas. If this is your first time to the channel, we really appreciate you tuning in to today's episode. Be sure to click that subscribe button, press that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about any updates on the market here in Granbury, Texas. As always, we get calls, texts, and emails from people that are thinking about moving to Granbury. Maybe they live in Granbury and they're thinking about moving out to some of the outer cities like Tolar, Bluffdale, or Lipan. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love the chance to connect with you and give you any advice that we can. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the city of Tolar, which is right down off of 377, about 8 to 10 minutes from Granbury. So it's not technically a suburb of Granbury, but a lot of people that are looking for Granbury end up living on the outskirts. So there's several cities, Tolar, Bluffdale, and Lipan. And we're gonna look at all three of those in turn. Today, we're gonna be specifically looking at the city of Tolar. So right now, we're located downtown. We're right across from the City Hall of Tolar, and we are actually on 377. There's several restaurants and places you can eat and shop. There's a little drugstore that are here on the in the downtown area of Tolar. But we're going to take a look at the pros and cons of living here, and then we're going to go back to the office. We're going to look at some homes that are for sale in the area, do a Google Map view, and highlight a few things that people are interested in that look to move to the Tolar area. So let's start with the pros and cons. Pros, a lot of people choose to live actually in Tolar because of the great school zone that they have. Great schools, close-knit community, people know parents, and they're able to have just a great environment for the school setup. So fantastic spot, we highly recommend checking out that, especially if you have school-aged children and you're looking for some good, reliable schools. It would be a great chance for you to check that out. There is also low property taxes. Tolar is in Hood County, and they have some of the lower property taxes if you're looking at places around the Metroplex. So highly recommend you check that out. Great property taxes here in the city. Very quick access to Granbury. So if you're in Tolar, you're to Granbury in 8 to 10 minutes. So you have, it's one of the closer cities. As a matter of fact, it's a fun fact, if you move out of state, once you move to Granbury, you have to get a new driver's license with your primary address on the driver's license, and you have to use that in order to establish your homestead. Well, you have to go to the DMV in Tolar to get that driver's license. So you can renew driver's license in Granbury at the DMV there, but to get a new one, you have to go all the way to Tolar. So it's a extra 8-10 minutes. But anyway, that DMV is here, and what I'm getting at is that it's a very close shot to Granbury. It's off of 377, about 8 to 10 minutes. So what are the cons of living in Tolar, Texas? Well, if you look at the extent of their downtown area, it is not too substantive. There's not a lot of entertainment options that you're gonna find in Tolar. If you're looking for things to do, you're gonna have to travel to another city in order to do those things. Let's give an example. If you wanna go listen to live music, probably got to go to Granbury. If you need to go buy groceries, you probably got to go to Granbury. If you want to join a gym membership, you're probably going to go to Granbury. If you want to go look at a few different restaurants and kind of, again, you're probably going to go to Granbury. So you're really close, you're going to have to travel there. Now on the pro, you're very close, so it's not that big a deal to drive 8 minutes into Granbury. Matter of fact, I mean, you're as close to the center of Granbury as someone who lives in Pecan, maybe closer. So it's not really that big of a deal. That's why I consider it a suburb of Granbury, is because it's so close that it's really not. It really is. It feels like an extension of Granbury in some ways. So another con is that there's not much water access. Lake Granbury, nice area with lakes. If you go to Bluffdale, you have Mountain Lake subdivision, which is one of the larger subdivisions neighborhoods, and it's got several nice lakes in it. But there's not really many water features. So if you want to go enjoy lake fun, you got to go to Granbury. So it's another one of those things that pro, you're close, con, it's not here. So there's limited job opportunities in Tolar. Most of the people that live here have worked in Granbury and retire and move out this way, or they work remotely or they work so close in the town they don't really mind that 10-minute drive. So it's kind of not a lot of job opportunities located in the city. So that is also a con. With that, that gives us a pretty good view of what to expect here in the Tolar area. If you're ever riding around, feel free to run through here and take a look. Really not a lot here. If you move here, you will have to find the DMV so you can get that homestead exemption.